So today's quest, we are rescuing the workers. I, Nympht Dogbane here, have been sent to help and save you all. Oh, well, look. I will definitely help you, mister. Don't die on us.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Oh, well, thank you. Let her know, because if I do good, she helps me. I need her help for what I have to do. Who said you could use a break? No one can use a break. Who cares if the castle fell on you? You pick it up off these people, and then...
I thought I was gonna die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
Okay. So it's in the middle there. How do I... There we go. Oh, it's like, what am I stuck on? Okay, so now we got the blessing stone. We're going to go to that marker, because that just means a new quest is about to come. Unless the game's glitching out on that, because that's happened to me before. Where are you?
Roast pig is an easy recipe. Provisioners are only as good as their ingredients. Barrels, sacks of grain, kitchens, of course. It's food, it's simply around. Find what you need and take it.
So you want me to go steal?
Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items in their guild stores. You may...
We'll do our provisions first.
Once you return with the ingredients, we'll determine whether you know. I've always believed the hunt for ingredients is its own reward.
I had a successful hunt. Yeah, because there was literally just a piece of pork on the table and I stole it.
Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients.
If I run out of
follow
ingredients.
the recipe. Return to me with the results, so your worth as a cook may be judged.
If I run out of ingredients, well, where can I find some more?
Barrels, sacks of... Should coin be of no issue?
So I guess let's go to a cooking pot. Let's cook some roasty piggies. Oh.
I can train and certify you as a blacksmith, a clothier, or a woodworker. Which would you like to start with?
Bring me your color. Interesting. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. Enchanter's heart. Potency essence. Absolutely.
Where can I find poetry essence? Oh, potency essence and aspect room.
I know of a cache outside. There are many places.
I'll return with the runes. Sorry, these are just crafting one, so I've been kind of, I normally speed through them because it's basically the same thing. Alright, now we gotta get back over there.
Only the finest wares here.
Put that hand near my pocket again, and you'll lose it.
Perils. I guess I can go this way. I need to be going faster.
Praise Vivek!
Back at Vivek's palace. We have the blessing stone, and now we can do the ritual. Oh, and you're walking straight towards me.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
Why, yes, of course I brought the blessing stone.
Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
Okie dokie. Oh, let's start the ritual. Practicing magic and all that jazz.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. An ashland. A clockwork mage. A Daedric cultist. Interfere with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
I wonder what just happened to our ritual. Lord Vivek, what's going on?
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Something went wrong during the ritual? Did you learn what you had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something. At least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no. Not as much as I hoped.
But there were images in the ritual.
Images that suggest avenues to investigate. Riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand, Lord Vivek.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. And you're giving me a staff of the tribunal. Okie dokie. I'm using a bow particularly this time, so maybe you could have given me a bow.
The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
You're losing your divine energy? How?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavul's ancestor warned us about.
You think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss?
Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
Alright, I will go exploring.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure Archcanon shares your assessment of me. I think he dislikes me.
Yes. Well, Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness. I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Do you think you are in danger?
I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vardenfell's woes.
You suspect the affliction isn't normal or natural.
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who, before...
Before what?
Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
What does the rest of the Tribunal think about all this?
They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sothasil...
What about Sothasil?
My brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. We always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, sir. Alright. We are gonna go talk to Archcanon. Ooh. Must be a lot of us here today. It's a little laggy. Mr. Archcanon.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are difficult.
By difficult, do you mean Lord Vivek's loss of power and that the other gods haven't lost power yet? Did I somehow come to the wrong alliance?
How do you know about... Lord Vivek told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Lord Vivek said you might need help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Balmora, Aldrin, and Berelzar's tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites. I searched what I could using the resources available here in Vivek City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivek thinks you're the best one for that job. I hope he's right.
Can you tell me about any of these locations? The tower... Balmora. Oh, hey, we're going to Balmora. And Aldrin.
I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivek's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy.
What can you tell me about
House Redoran
Balmora?
controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn.
What kind of cults are we talking
I have no
about?
idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
What do you know about Aldrin?
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivek. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover.
Well, if it eludes you, then what other information do you have to give me?
I traced tendrils of Vivek's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivek's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
But you know what? What if I wanted to start a panic? Adventurers wanted. Due to the volume of requests for aid from our loyal citizens, a system of brokering jobs between those in need and those willing to help have been established. Seeing Uno Darano in the Hall of Justice for more information. Hall of Justice. Let's see what he wants before we go anywhere, because we have a bunch of mini quests that are popping up around this area.
Another adventurer looking for work? Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need, and we arrange for the job to be completed. You will be able to meet with the client before starting the task. They'll also have your reward, not us.
How do I receive these jobs?
Belaru Omeril and her brother Traylan will handle your assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you. They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and who made the request.
Tell me more.
Belarus's requests may appear straightforward, but many adventurers find them difficult to accomplish. The assortment of enemies she'll ask you to face are all powerful, and I would recommend gathering allies before heading out. Traylan handles requests which the temple has special interests in. His tasks require more subtlety, but they are by no means easy. Make sure to listen to his explanations carefully. It's also a good idea to speak to the clients beforehand. I would hope. You came to us, after all. Traylan and Belaru are just down the hall. They should already have assignments for you. Speak to...
Okie dokie. Well, let's get our assignments. If somehow I think... Oh, there we go.
Current events have left the temple in need of additional resources. The requests I handle are citizens whose interests best align with the goals of the temple. You'll work with these individuals to help better Vardenfell. This one is personal, Outlander. So listen up. I've recently been making some headway with the Zainab tribe of Ashlanders. They're more amenable than most of their kind, so I try to send them aid when possible. That's where you come in.
How can I help?
I need you to collect Dwemer parts and tools from the ruins of Nachuleft. The Zainab tribe used to loot it for items to trade. Dredaze Hlara can tell you more. Give the items to him once you're done.
I'll head to Nachulef.
Citizens hand in their request, I tell you what I know, and you take care of it. The person with the problem is usually more than willing to talk your ear off about it. The more people you can convince to help you with the job, the better. The Gold Coast Trading Company is looking for help retrieving some goods from a shipwreck. Sounds simple enough. But of course, there's a bit more to it than that. Some type of nereid. They pop up from time to time to lure ships off course. Strange, I know. She's enthralled several sailors with a song enchantment, and now no one can get close to the wreck. Volga Kelletus can tell you more. She posted the job and is currently in Vivek City. Head over to her and see what you can do.
Well, I'll look into that.